provide power. I learned something just right now. We are in the garage today, if you could not tell. We've got a new kind of set, a new location for topics today. It's all gonna be about cars, our car tips, some favorite car products, just some helpful advice for your vehicle. I'm gonna get started in just a second. I just was looking up, sometimes you need to do a little quick research. I was just looking up what this connector is called. So funny enough, you know how you plug in diagnostic devices into your vehicle so you can read, kind of the onboard computer and all that? Most cars, pretty much all cars have that. It's called an onboard, what did I say? Onboard diagnostic port. Onboard diagnostic port is what it's called. Oh yeah. So yeah, what is that, a polyhedron? What geometric shape is that? A dodecahedron, a polygon?
Open it up towards the
It's just this kind of pyramid shape port, usually on the driver's side, very bottom left. That's where these ports are.
Let's hit it.
Cool.
And anything you show to this camera. Because
Yes.
that'll be open the light.
Okay. Then you'll see it. If you're buying a new vehicle, especially an EV, it probably comes loaded with safety features, but most of us on the road have an older vehicle that may not have all those bells and whistles and cameras. So that's where doing it yourself, that's where doing it yourself and getting your own security camera, your own security device can come in handy. Now, there's a few things you can do to make sure your car's not the target of thieves. There's a few things you can do to make sure your vehicle is not the target of thieves. One is just keep that interior clean. If you have a window peeper and they're looking for an opportunity to steal something, make sure your car has nothing to steal in it. So go ahead and either remove items, hide items, so your car doesn't look like your car doesn't look
Treasure trove.
like, yeah. So your car does. So go ahead and keep that car empty and clear, especially when you're in public, so it doesn't look like a treasure trove for opportunists to break into that window and grab whatever they can. A lot of us don't get to park in garages. We have to park on the street, so that's also another security concern. Even if you're in a nicer neighborhood, just about anything could happen. So if car safety is a concern for you, that's where picking up a third-party install-it-yourself device can really come in handy. Now, these come in a variety, of course. You can pick them up with just an internal recorder. You can pick these up with just an internal recorder, and don't know why I'm tripping up, sorry. You can pick these up with just an internal recorder, or you can get these with all the features. So this particular camera has Bluetooth. It can actually have LTE signal as well. It has a SIM card in here. And the feature I think is really important if you're picking up a security camera for your vehicle is dual camera. So this one has an interior facing camera with some sensors for auto detect, people detect, and it also has well, I guess this would be the front facing camera, not the rear camera, that shoots out the dashboard. Oh, hey, welcome to Problem Solved Live. So this dual camera model has one that shoots out, this dual camera model has a camera that will film out your front windshield and into the vehicle as well. So giving you kind of full coverage of security with just one device. So I think that's a really handy feature to look out for. If you're gonna purchase a camera for your car anyways, install it, go ahead and get 2 cameras. These also come in handy if you're a frequent driver for work. I have friends that are like real estate agents, so they're always on the road, always driving. And of course, accidents are not expected, but they can happen. And having some footage, having some live footage of those instances can be really, really helpful, especially for those older vehicles. These modern vehicles have cameras and sensors all over them, but you can safeguard yourself. So this isn't just for Uber drivers anymore. It's for everyday regular people. Just make sure it fits your lifestyle. So like I said, just make sure it fits your lifestyle. If you're someone who parks on the street in a busy neighborhood, it's a good idea to add some extra security to your car, just like you do your home. If you're someone who is driving a lot, you're on the road a lot for your job, for your work, go ahead and add a security camera. There's two other types of drivers that I think this is ideal for, and that's for younger drivers, first drivers. So it's not necessarily a nanny cam for parents to supervise and keep an eye on everything their child is doing, but I think it's just an extra level of care and protection just to, if anything happens, you have some photo evidence, you have some video, you have a recording of it, and you have a device to help keep those teen and young drivers safer. I think it's a really good idea. And then communicate with them, of course, of why the camera's in there, what it's there to do. It's not because they're irresponsible, but it's there for their safety and your safety and just some extra peace of mind.
What do you think with the trash blanket hat?
What? I can't hear. I didn't hear.
Trash blanket hat, the one that we.
Oh, did you? Okay. So we discussed the trash blanket. We did discuss the trash blanket.
Didn't want to do it.
While I think it's a funny gimmick to cover the back of your seat with a trash blanket, I don't really think that's an aesthetic you really want in your vehicle. And it just kind of is a little silly. So if you want to do it, if it works for you, that's fine. I'm not going to scoff at it. I think it is pretty humorous, but it is not as much a deterrent as just keeping items out of your vehicle or keeping them safe and secure. That's probably a better method that I would recommend. A lot of these vehicles have stowaway spots. So look underneath. A lot of these vehicles have stowaway spots. So look underneath your trunk. A lot of vehicles have kind of like a hidey spot. So I use that in my car all the time. You just lift up that floor mat and usually there's a bin there. Some vans, like minivans, have them in the passenger row, the middle passenger row, like those stow and go containers. So those aren't just for snacks and drinks and whatever, groceries. Those are actually your hiding spots for when you're away from the car. If you do need to leave items in the car, just make sure they're safe and secured. In addition to teen drivers, a camera like this can be helpful for elderly drivers as well. If you have an aging parent that you want to keep an eye on, you want to keep that car safe, you want to keep those insurance rates low, not say that. A car is great for elderly people. So once again, good, universal for everybody. If this fits a lifestyle scenario that helps you, if your car is constantly in a state where it can be a target of thieves or it can be prone to accidents, go ahead, get a security camera, have yourself covered. These come with a few different modes. You can have Sentry mode. That is the Sentry mode is the wireless kind of automated surveillance. Sentry mode is kind of the automated wireless surveillance of your vehicle when you're not in it. So you can activate that mode on a device like this, or Teslas and other modern vehicles have that as a feature. One thing you do need to be aware of, say you're purchasing a new car, say you're purchasing an EV, those will come with subscriptions to keep them connected. So that's something you want to budget in when you're looking for those vehicles. Don't just buy the vehicle expecting to get access to all these features magically. You need to do a little bit of research, check with the dealership, ask a few questions, and see what those monthly expenses to keep this vehicle operating will be. Same with a device like this. There's a lot that are out there that can just record to internal memory, and they can connect to your phone via Bluetooth. That's a simple connection, but if you want them connected to Wi-Fi, if you want Sentry mode, if you want cloud uploading, those are all gonna be additional features that will come with a cost. Usually pretty minimal, but go ahead and do your research and make sure that you've budgeted those monthly expenses for keeping these devices connected. When you're installing your own dash cam, you probably want to hide the wires. My recommendation for whenever you're taking on a DIY project is set aside some time. Set aside an hour or two or an afternoon. Don't just try to rush and install it. Read the manual, make sure you know how it works. Actually, I'm gonna back up. Before you purchase a dash cam, do your research on what will work for your vehicle, make sure it's compatible with your vehicle, make sure it has the features that are helpful to you. Then once you pick up a model that has all the features you want, and what's great is these are compact. Like, All the technology is in this little form factor and a cord. That's all you get, that's all you need, and you get a lot of extra features just with this. This has like crash detection and a few other things. So these can be loaded with features in a very small form factor. So once you select a camera, and now you're going to install it, set aside some time to read the manual, get things set up, get things connected properly to your phone, set up all those wireless services if that's something you want, like cloud service, Sentry mode, LTE connection, all of that. So get all of that connected and then set aside time to install it properly. I usually like to do like a mock install first. So position the camera where you want it, make sure things are good before everything gets permanently mounted. You can even use a dry erase marker on your window to just mark out spots where you want to put it. So that way it's like measure twice, install once. Then when it comes to the cord, these usually come with super long cords. So what you're going to want to do is plug this into the port. This model is designed to plug into that This model is designed to plug into that OBD port. That's the little diagnostic sensor port that's usually on the lower left-hand side of the driver's side. So once you locate that port, you're going to want to toggle. This one has some toggles to make sure it's in the right modes, the right voltage. So that's why read that manual, make sure it works with your car so it's not draining your battery, it's working properly. And then plug that in and then do a mock run of the cord. You can even use some painter's tape or some masking tape to run this along the window, run this along the side of your vehicle, connect this to your device where you're gonna put it, and just make sure you know where the cord is gonna run. Most cars are gonna have the lining that you can tuck the cord into. So just kind of do a dry run, use some tape to keep that cord up there just so you can map things out. And then once you're happy and confident that you're gonna install it that way, then you can start hiding the wire, tuck it into your lining, or find a way to discreetly secure the cord. There's usually a lot of instructions in the dash cams. And my favorite resource, go to YouTube, type in the model of your vehicle and do dash cam installation, and you can get some really helpful tips for your particular vehicle of how to hide cords, how to install these, where you should tuck cords into. So you can get more specific examples if you just look it up. Your model of car, it may not be the specific model of your camera that you purchased, but at least you can get some pointers on how to, how to hide the cord and how to install one. That's basically it, some kind of wrap up.
Is it easy to install?
So this is super easy to install. The software features are a little bit more, the software features take a little bit more time. The software features take a little bit more time to figure out because you're going to need to install the app, pair it, go through all the settings, go through all the modes. So you'll want to spend some time to learn all the features, all the functions, and how it works paired with your phone. But the installation is super, super simple. It comes with a mounting plate, comes with a sticky back that you can stick to the window. If you mess it up, take it off. You can always use a 3M product, or you can find other window adhesives and just replace it, trim it to fit, and you can do it again. It usually only comes with one, but if you need to do it again, no big deal. You can pick up additional window adhesives. So super easy to install, but just plan out that afternoon, plan out a few hours so you're not frustrated, you're not trying to rush, and do your research. You'll get better results, you'll appreciate the camera more, you'll get more functionality out of the device if you prepare and install properly. But that's it, that's how you keep your car safe, keep it clean, keep things out of that trunk, and if you need to, install your own camera. Yeah.
Just hold that,
Face to light.
and then just hold it out a little further.
And then we'll show the dual cameras again.
And then rotate it around. Show the other side.
That's the other camera.
To the other camera. Or point the other side to
Oh,
that camera.
there we go. Like that.
There we go. Very nice. And then whatever manipulation you can do with it. So I'm gonna... How did your install go?
My install went really good. I just took this off the mounting plate that's in the car so I could demo it, and I took the cord out, so.
Very
Could have done this whole segment inside the car. Did you get enough of this one? There's these ports. A device like this, if you connect it to LTE.
On other platforms other than YouTube.
Oh, we're on every platform except for Snapchat. TikTok, Instagram, YouTube.
Live on those platforms.
Oh no, we just go live on YouTube
And
and Amazon. We're live on Amazon too. I did want to give a quick note. The GPS tracking, that's what's really handy too for your vehicle, to add GPS to it. If it is for a younger driver and older driver, just have this connected to your LTE, and then you can get that GPS information with the vehicle, which is always helpful. For younger and older drivers, it's funny. Younger and older drivers are kind of the same thing. You need to keep an eye on them. But me too. I'm right in the middle, and I feel like I need to. Someone needs to keep an eye on me when it comes to cars.
were you surprised with the install? Like, were you worried about it? And then
Actually, that's the surprising thing. I had a kit to install a backup camera, and that is a lot of work because you need to mount it to the outside of the vehicle. You need to route it through your vehicle. If you have a lift gate or something, like, it gets very complicated to install an exterior camera. But since this one is just right on your windshield and the connection is right in the front of the car, it's really, really easy to install. There's really not a lot to it to install other than, doing what you can to hide the wire and run the wire along a certain path that works for your car. But the cord is super long, and that's not even really an issue.
so pleasantly surprised?
I was pleasantly surprised that this was an easy install.
How would you rate it?
Ooh, rate
skill
the
level.
install?
Yeah, skill level.
The-
1 to 5.
If you can drive a car, if you're intelligent enough to drive a car, you're intelligent enough to install one of these. Huh? If you're capable, 1 to 5?
Yeah, 1 to 5.
Which one's easy and which one's hard? 1 is hard, 5 is easy?
Sure.
5 is hard, 1 is
5
easy.
is fine.
It's in the middle. It's a 3, maybe.
All right, medium heat.
Yeah, take some, well, I would only quantify it as a 3 for install because it's gonna vary for everybody's vehicle. Everybody's vehicle is different, whether you have an SUV, a car, a van, or whatever. So install is gonna be slightly different. So it will vary for everybody, is my thing.
What if it's easy, medium, or hard? Like windshield wipers, would you say?
Oh, replacing your windshield wipers is easy. It's just one click.
And this is
This is medium because it's technology. You have to plug it into the port. You have to hide the wires, but it's not the most complicated device you can install in your vehicle. There's a lot more. I upgraded my stereo system back in the day to a touchscreen. Now, that was super easy to install, but it takes extra time because I had to remove a panel off my car. I had to remove the old stereo. I had to figure out the right wire connections. So that was maybe like a 4 or 5. But still not difficult. It just takes more time and more expertise to get into things. These, you don't need any tools to install this other than if you want to hide wires inside of dashboards, inside of components of your car. But usually that lining, you should be able to tuck the cord in there. So not really any tools required. Makes this slightly more approachable than other installs.
how long did it take you?
Oh, this took me, well, once again, this is why I say, had some time to install because I was trying to rush install this. We were filming and everything, but I would set aside at least an hour to install it and then probably like another 30 minutes to an hour to make sure everything's connected to your phone. So a couple hours should be good for you to get this installed, paired, and operating.
Excellent.
All right. Let's talk about more car stuff, more fun. I did the thing. I just realized something about this floor mat. So this is where it hangs when you purchase them, you know, like from the store. And there's a little line where you're supposed to cut this off. I never did that because I never saw the little scissor emblem on there. It's really tiny. It's like printed black on black. It's really hard to see. Anyways, I just thought it was extra coverage. Or you can add in some hooks in your floors to keep the mats in place. That is not what it's intended for. But I'm gonna talk a little bit about keeping your vehicle interior clean. Good to go on this topic? Okay. One of the spots in our cars that can take the biggest beating are the floors. Now, usually your vehicle will come standard with some kind of floor mat. I don't know why vehicle manufacturers keep putting carpet down there. I get that it's cozy, it's fine, but our shoes are muddy, dirty, wet, dusty, beach, sand, all that stuff. I just don't understand why vehicle manufacturers are like, let me line this whole vehicle with carpet. Well, that's where your floor mats come in to help protect that interior, and not just to protect the car and the floor surface in your car, the interior. It's really there to help with messes, to help making it. These mats are really there to help make things easier to clean. Now, I had an old Honda Civic, and the floor mats were all carpet, and I'd just be vacuuming for days and would never get. Think of your home carpet if what you did every day is just wear your shoes on it all the time. It'd just be disgusting all the time, even if you vacuumed it, shampooed it, did all that. That's a lot of work. Rubber, you just hose it down, vacuum it out, and it's done. So, for your vehicle, what you want to do is pick up custom floor mats if you can. Let me rewind. I keep getting ahead of myself. What you want to do for your vehicle, if you have some standard carpet mats, or even if you don't have mats at all, just go ahead, you can pick up generic mats. You can pick up any size fits all. I would recommend just maybe checking the size, say sedan, SUV, just make sure it'll fit, so do some quick measurements. That's gonna be the cheapest, most affordable way to get some floor mats. The problem with these is that they tend to slide around. They will give some extra protection from your shoes.
Beautiful people.
Hello, beautiful person out there in YouTube land. I do it again. I talk to the speaker. This is because I want to connect to the people. Instead of connecting through the camera, I try to connect to the voice speaking to me. Are you in there? I know you're in there somewhere. Anyways. I know. Hello, beautiful people. So if the speaker was underneath the camera, I would just be like, oh, hello. Anyways. So you can find really affordable floor mats that are just universal. But what I recommend, get some custom mats. Now, this is just as easy to purchase, but it will be a little bit more expensive. And it's as easy as doing a quick type in of your year, make, and model in something like Amazon or online, and you can find custom floor mats at various price points. You can get the higher end like WeatherTech, or there's a lot of other options out there now to get custom floor mats fitted to your vehicle, front seat, middle seats, back, everywhere around your vehicle to help protect that interior. And the bonus, it makes everything easier to clean. All I do to clean these, I have a car wash subscription, so I just go to that free vacuum, zip, 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 easy, done like that. The floor mats are clean, and then maybe every few months I'll do a deep clean where I'll wipe them down, but usually that's not necessary. Usually it's just gravel and dust that you can easily sweep up, but keep that car interior clean. I also am accident prone, so I tend to spill coffee and drinks in the car, and those floor mats that are fitted are really helpful because they catch all that liquid. Instead of it sloshing over the sides and getting in the carpet and you're actually having to deep clean your car, go ahead and get those fitted ones. If the kids spill something in the back seat or you spill something in the front seat, this will collect all of that, and all you have to do is carefully take it out, hose it off, rinse it off, you're good to go. It's yelling at me. I'm safe. You know me. Anybody watch Knight Rider? I was a big Knight Rider fan. in the car talk to you. I'm just waiting for them to do the kit where you can, the kit, because the car's name was Kit. I mean, anyways, that was a joke. But the fitted liners are gonna serve you best. So look for those custom options. I mean, what is this, the kick plate? Full coverage on the kick plate, high walls to trap any dirt, dust, and liquid. If you live in a state with any kind of weather, rain, snow, this is gonna benefit you way more than those standard mats. It's going to help keep things nice and tidy and clean, and then easy cleanup afterwards. There you go, just get yourself some fitted covers. Now, one of the neglected spots that I feel like people don't protect in their car is their trunks. You can get full trunk liners, but you can also get rubber mats for the back. If you're loading in grocery and loading in supplies and sports equipment and all that, that interior is gonna get ruined.
Snowy regions damage those. Do they need to be rinsed as often as the cars do?
Well, so that's a good point. These mats should be super durable, especially if you get one of the name brands or the more quality rubber. Things like salt from the snow and all that shouldn't degrade these or anything. So these should be made out of a very strong material to not wear and tear. I had some mats, well, I had my old car. The mats were, I want to say 20 years old, so there were some cracks. So good quality mats are gonna last in heat. They're not gonna break, get brittle. So you do wanna get a good quality so it lasts in all types of weather extremes.
Show the rigidity of each of those.
So this is a softer material, generic car mat. And then we have this more rigid, strong, durable material. So costs a little bit more, but you're gonna get more life out of it. A good time to replace your mats, if your mats do have cracks, tears, rips in them. Maybe you already have some rubber mats, but you're just driving around an older vehicle, or maybe you are really rough on them. You just, you're a rough rider out there and your mats are damaged. Go ahead, it's time to upgrade and replace those. Upgrade them with something with some fuller coverage to fully protect the interior of that car. And this all comes down to the quality of your vehicle, the quality life of your vehicle, and the resale. So you want to keep things nice, clean, and tidy, especially if you have a lease vehicle. I would do this immediately because this is where they're going to knock you and get you on a lease, is if things are dirty, dusty, ruined, ripped. So these mats can really help. Don't neglect that trunk. Get a trunk protector liner, or at least get a mat to protect, especially if you do bikes and toys and gear and camping and all that. Protect your vehicle. You'll get more life out of it.
Protect your investments.
Protect your vehicle and protect your investments. It really doesn't cost much to protect your vehicle and protect your investment. Let me put this back in there. Don't yell at me. Okay. We're good. The other thing I think we'll get to at some other point, how to protect seats. My nieces, they're notorious for kicking the back of the seat because they're in the high chair, they kick the back of the seat. That's not the annoying part. The annoying part is all the little footprints on the back of the seat at the end. So we'll get into interior, the seat protectors at some other point in the scenarios where you need to protect your actual seats. A little Scotch Guard, a little tarp over the back of the seats for those little feet.
Did you say those are kind of marketed for snow? But
These?
I find them, yeah, super helpful even here.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Oftentimes, mats are marketed more towards wetter weather, so like rainy, muddy weather or snowy weather. I live in the Southwest. There's a lot of dirt and dust that I attract from my shoes. Anytime I vacuum, all I'm vacuuming up is gravel and dust. So these help anywhere. And then too, you don't want all that gravel and dust and all that in your car. That can get kicked up. You're breathing it in. It's getting into your cup holders. It's getting everywhere. So a quick vacuum every week really, really helps. Or you don't even need to vacuum. Just take that mat out carefully, shake it out, and then put it back. You can at least do that every few days once you notice a lot of dust collection.
Carpet fiber is like
Yeah, the carpet fibers can trap all that dust, all those allergens, all those irritants. So a mat really helps it. Super easy to clean up, rinse off, wash down, vacuum up. So all that's not in your car, being kicked up, and then you breathing it in and all that. So there's a lot of benefits to having floor mats and then keeping them clean. That is the number one thing. Floor mats aren't gonna do it all themselves. You're gonna have to keep them clean.
Don't forget to clean underneath.
And don't forget to clean underneath your floor mats too. When you do a good vacuum, if you have liners like this that are more generic, go ahead and every time you clean, get underneath as well. If you have the fitted liners, you can do it less frequently, but still don't neglect underneath those mats because still tiny particles can wedge themselves in there. It's not 100% sealed, but they'll do far better, far better than most mats.
Hi, bro, can I get a shout out?
Who's this? Hi. Can I get a shout out?
Rashad, go.
Well, shout out to you. Thank you for joining. Thank you for commenting. Oh my goodness, what was that?
The front. There's
Why the heck would you do that to me?
carpet liners in there.
Oh my goodness. This guy.
Hi, bro, can I get a shout out?
Hi, bro. Shout out to you, bro. Just, oh my God. These were the original Strons?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I want to ask vehicle manufacturers, why are you putting these in the car? Probably because they're cheaper to produce. They just get the whole roll of carpet for the car in general, and they're just like, let's just give them cheap mats. These should be the first thing to go out of your vehicle. This is already dirty, and this hasn't even been used. These were replaced immediately with the fitted car mats, and it's already dirty just by existing. So yeah, the carpet mats, they may be cozy, but it's not
Well,
like...
man, I did not know our comments can be converted into audio.
Oh, hi, yes. I can hear you like you're talking right to me. So yeah, those carpet liners, sadly, aren't gonna get you far. In my original car, back in the day, that had carpet liners, oh gosh, it was like ripped and scuffed and all peely. It's just not cute. Not cute at all. It's just irresponsible, really.
Keep talking. I have a good example of a really what happens.
Oh, do you have a really bad one?
Yeah.
So we're gonna see, these also get brittle and dried out really quickly. That's what I realized. So this is like kind of soft and pliable. Not that that really helps with the vehicle at all, but the one I had, it was in the vehicle so long. It was like stiff, cracky, all dried out. It was really bad. Really bad. That's funny, all these carpet liners. Oh, see, this is a good example of a hiding spot. Maybe for the other video, if we're still recording. For the other topic that we did about hide stuff, so instead of keeping stuff in your car, put it in something like your frunk or your trunk. Yeah, the trunk of the Tesla was opened and I wasn't expecting it and it made a big pop noise. So I thought something fell or I thought I did something. It wasn't something I did. Pranks. There we go. Look at that wear and tear. So yeah, that's it. The frunk is such a good hiding spot. The frunk. But yeah, this is a good...
Other ones now.
This was perfect. Oh my gosh, I'm glad you had this. This is a perfect example of wear and tear. That just happens over time. You just kick, you rub your foot in the same spot time after time. That's where you rest your heel, and over time, this is what happens. And look how dirty and gross this gets.
You hold it up and look at it. Like, hold it up like you're standing there.
Oh.
Flip through that. Yeah, make
Say something.
Look at
Here's Christo.
I can see you. No mat peeping. Oh gosh. Well,
It's a small investment that'll pay off in the long run.
quality mats in your vehicle are a small investment that'll pay off in your vehicle.
If you have mats like this, it's time to ditch them.
If you've got car mats like this, it's time to ditch them.
And so you're like, hold it over probably over the lighter part of your shirt.
Oh, yes, yeah.
Because the dark blue doesn't.
I see.
There you go.
Trying to get is that better?
Yeah,
I can't
yeah.
really tell on the monitor. Okay. What was I gonna say again?
If you have car
I
mats
gotta
like
be
this,
honest
Oh.
with you, though, the simple hacks that you show are incredible and time and money saving for real.
Oh, thank you so much. Yes, we try to not put anything not helpful out there. If we are gonna do a topic, if we're gonna do a video, we want you to at least learn something and have a good takeaway.
And it's also what we do.
And it's all stuff we do. Like this is our life. This is my life. This is my life.
If your car mats look like this, it's time for an upgrade.
If your car mats look like this, it is time for an upgrade. Look at that. Oh my goodness, this is great.
Yeah, can you do that again?
Oh.
Put your fingers there.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Start with it not there, and then if your car mats look like this,
Okay.
and go.
If your car mats look like this, it's time for an
Do
upgrade.
you have recommendations for things to keep in your car for either safety or just regular helpful items?
Oh my goodness. I think we have a video like that. We have a road trip video. We have a few videos about road tripping. Keep a toolkit in your car, keep a roadside service kit, keep some jumper cables. Actually, better yet than jumper cables, keep one of those pre-charged jumper boxes with you.
I got you.
There's one in there too. Oh, you got one. Oh, yes.
It's real. We do it.
So yeah, keep one of these pumps. This is called a Halo. So it has, why are you being so loud, bro?
It's cool in the cabin because I opened the door.
Oh gosh.
It stays cool in there all the time.
One of these Halo devices does tire pressure. So you can dial in your tire pressure, and it has jumper cables with it. So charge this before a road trip, or if you're on the road a lot, keep it charged and keep it in your car. I don't like to keep these with the battery in the car if you live somewhere super warm or super cold, like overnight. So I would only keep it in the car with you when you're driving around. So if you're parked, I would take it out, unless you park in a garage and it's a little bit more climate controlled. But those batteries can be really sensitive to hot and cold. So don't leave it in your car all the time expecting it to work. You want to keep it charged, and you want to keep it in the car when you need it, not just permanently all the time. Because it's not going to help if it's not charged. But this is a simple roadside device that's really, really helpful. Most cars come with a tire iron, something like that, to change a tire. I would recommend just making
A lot
sure.
of YouTubers are misunderstood all around the world, though, but I truly appreciate the effort that you put behind these videos. Kudos to you guys. You and your whole team deserves it.
Oh my gosh, such a nice comment. Thank you. We really do appreciate
Because
when.
they are always there for you. Appreciate the effort.
Oh, thank you so much. Well, we love the audience we've built. We love the community we've built, and we're trying to do good stuff. You know, it's fun. It's not anything crazy, but we try to put good stuff out there.
Not the official name, but we call that the jumping pump.
Oh, yeah. We have a nickname for this. It's called the Halo Bolt, but I like to call it a pump and jump because it pumps air and it jumps your vehicle. So pick yourself up a pump and jump, and this will be really good. Hopefully you don't need it. I kind of think of this as like a device like this as insurance. It's like one of those things like you buy it and you never need it, or like you have a dead battery or you have a low tire, so then you pick one up and then you never have the need to use it. But it's better for that insurance, it's better for that coverage to have it, because if you do need it, you're gonna be happy you do have it. Especially in remote areas, if you do long commutes, there's not a lot of stops in between. If you live in more rural, remote areas, something like this is gonna come in super handy. If you live in the city, you can get access to, AAA, a tow, or anything pretty easily. This is more for if you know you're gonna be in stretches that don't have a lot of services and amenities.
A lot of the gas stations, the air is always like cut off.
Yeah, a lot of gas stations, people cut off the wires so that it's not easy to pump at a gas station. Some places charge for them and you need quarters and no one carries cash anymore. It's like really, or they have the credit card swipe machine, but it's broken. So I think we've got some great technology and great devices out there to make us a little more self-sufficient on the road. I would also say if you're on a long road trip, one of my essentials is like a cooler and some waters at least. Definitely have some waters, and then you could level up snacks and other drinks and you know, make it more fun. But keep the bare essentials with you all the time.
The bare necessities, you'd
Yeah.
say?
If you're traveling in winter roads, we have a video about that. If you have to travel in snow or in winter, there's some extra precautions you should take. Make sure you don't get your gas down below like half a tank. Keep it full, just in case you do
I
get
thought
stranded.
that my comments would not be noticed, but thanks a lot, appreciate it.
We
The
see
effort
you!
for reading and listening to each and
Oh
every
my
one
gosh,
of them.
what a friendly person.
I see.
You're welcome. I see everything. Anything else we can think of for floor mats? Anybody else have some commentary about their floor mats? Do you have a hole in your floor mats? Is it time to upgrade to upgrade your floor mats?
Don't look, man.
Don't look now. Okay, should we close the
Don't
frunk?
let me stop you.
Or do we like the aesthetic of the
I like
open
it.
frunk?
Actually, that's nice.
Say just something about like carpet is the worst material for floor mats.
Oh, yeah.
Here's why.
Do you have a video about how to take care of leather seats or interior yet?
I just thought of that. So we were just talking about how to keep your floor mats clean and some tips about your floor mats, but that sparked my idea, so thank you for commenting on it, that we need to do something about how to keep your car interior, like your seats, protected. Carpet is not meant for a car?
Here's why carpet is the worst material for floor mats.
Here's why carpet is the worst material for floor mats.
If your car's always dirty, it might be your floor mats. It might be your floor mats.
Yeah. If your car is always dirty, it might be your floor mats that are to blame.
Excellent, good job.
Sweet.
Moving on, what are we doing next?
We are going to do, let me check my notes. I got so much floating around my brain, I always gotta look. Wash subscription. Oh, this ties in perfectly. This ties in nicely with, does anybody in the chat have a car wash subscription? We're back. We're we're back with another topic with another. I counted down. What are we supposed to do? All right. Are car wash subscriptions a scam, a waste of money, or are they just good car care? You probably drive by a ton of those car washes every day. Now, if you're a person with a subscription already, I hope you're getting the value for it. But if you're somebody looking to take better regular care of your car, keep that exterior nice and clean, a car wash subscription might be right for you. Now, here's my one caveat when it comes to a car wash subscription. That was kind of the limitation for me originally getting one. It was, do you regularly drive by a car wash? Is it a car wash that you like to use, that provides good service, that the actual wash mechanics do a good job? That is, I feel like, the number one barrier to entry. And how frequently are you going to take advantage of it? Now, if you're getting one car wash a month, I would say probably skip that car wash subscription. If you live in a city with good weather, I'm looking at you, California, a car wash subscription could be helpful, could be handy, because you're on the road a lot. You want to keep that car nice and fresh and clean on the exterior. But if you live somewhere that's constantly rainy, that's constantly dirt. Sorry?
I love you. You're so cool.
Oh, thank you. So if you live somewhere with kind of bad weather where you're constantly having bad weather, a car wash subscription actually, in my opinion, may not be the right move, because even though you'll need to clean your car frequently, it'll get dirty more frequently. So that might be a case where you're only cleaning your car every few months because it's raining constantly, because it's storming constantly, that even you getting routine car washes really isn't gonna do anything.
We don't have the Teslas in India.
Oh, no Teslas in India. We have got somebody from India. That's super cool. Hi, welcome from India. But for most metropolitan areas, when it comes to a car wash subscription, I would get, here are my two factors for getting a car wash subscription. One, you know that you're gonna wash your car at least every other week. Then what you're gonna wanna do is look at the price of the package, the unlimited package, that premium subscription, and break it down. How many washes a month do I need to get value or to pay it off? So if it's $20 a month, you need to get at least 3 car washes a month to make it worth it. Then there's also the convenience factor. Are you getting the subscription just to make it easy so you don't have to pay the money every time you go in and out?
I hope you have a great day. You've given me so much great advice. I recommend you to all my friends. I love you, bro.
Oh, thank you. Love you too. Thanks for joining. Thanks for commenting. So the number one thing is if you're gonna get value out of that car subscription. Now, the biggest factor to me is that when it comes down to convenience. I can't say convenience right now. The biggest factor for me is convenience, meaning am I driving past that car wash every day? If it's in your path between your home and your work, or your regular route to the grocery store, that's a good car wash you should get a subscription to. So make sure you don't have to drive out of your way or make a specialty trip to drop by that car wash. Make sure it is easy to get into and out of and on your route and you're back on your day, either coming home or going out for the day. So that's gonna be the biggest factor for getting it.
I was there from the beginning, remember. You also called me Friendly I Am from India Dude.
Oh, okay, thanks for joining. Thanks for commenting, hi. Mishab, hi, thanks for joining us. So, those subscriptions, price it out, make sure you're gonna get enough washes to get value out of it, make sure it's on your route home, make sure it is a convenient location for you to get in and out of, and before you sign up for that subscription, get maybe 1 or 2 car washes there first. Make sure you like the results of the car wash. It's kind of like doing a trial run. Instead of paying for the subscription.
I'm about to go dirt bike riding, but I saw you went live. I hope you have an amazing day. Thanks for putting me on your channel. You're so cool.
That is awesome. Enjoy that dirt bike ride. I want to go on a dirt bike ride. We might have to do a segment. Oh gosh, that would be so hilarious if we went out on dirt bikes. But enjoy your ride. Thank you so much for commenting. Value. What else did I mention? It's on your route. Oh, test out the car wash. So what you're gonna wanna do is test out that car wash 1 or 2 times to make sure that you like the results of the
more
wash.
expensive car wash options are worth it if you do a subscription or just wash it very often.
So for the car wash subscriptions, usually
Sorry
you'll
for
get...
breaking your tempo, and your link truly sorry.
Do not worry, this is all part of the process, and I love the comments because they usually help with the segments because you'll come up with a question that we can answer in our video that maybe somebody else had. But what was your question about?
Are the more expensive ones worth it?
Oh, so usually, and it depends on the car wash. The one I have is you get unlimited washes and it's their ultimate wash. So you're not picking from a range of their wash
I did
options.
not meant to do that.
Oh, no, you're fine. It's a range of their wash options. It's a range of their wash options, so you don't have to pick an option. They'll just give you the best wash routinely. So I would say if it's worth it to you, it's fine. You can go in and out as often as you need to, get that car nice and clean. It's really low effort. I mean, if you want to hand wash your car, if you're doing it yourself, or even those, you know, the power wash ones where you just go in the little garage and do it yourself, I mean, you're gonna have to budget the time. What's your time worth? Those car washes you can zip in, zip out, you get the free vacuum, you clean up really quick. My other favorite feature is they have the rags, so you can wipe off your interior, you can wipe off your exterior, get those water spots off. That's what I like, and then I don't have to do laundry. I don't have to wash my own rags. So that is helpful to go to a car wash, because if you're doing it in the driveway, you're using a lot of water, you're using a lot of your time, and then you have to do some laundry for, you know, your rags and stuff like this. But if you're somebody who really cares about the detailing and stuff, your car finish, all that, I would recommend. Higher end vehicles, I would say maybe skip the car wash subscription. These modern brushes are really safe on your paint. They're really safe for repeat. You're not going through the car wash every day. I wouldn't recommend you going that frequently, but every couple weeks, every week, just to get a quick rinse off is super fine for your paint, for your longevity. If you do want to protect that coating, I would recommend, if you do want to do some manual work, just go ahead and do some good wax or clear coat on there once a month or as frequently as you need to help protect that paint. But those washes really over time are not going to be as damaging as you think if you're taking proper care of your car, keeping it out of the sun. I mean, cars are going to take a beating regardless.
Over here, we just have to pay 300 rupees to our watchman, and then they'll clean it for the entire month daily.
Well, that's awesome. Yeah, I don't know how much that is in conversion, but hey, sounds cheap, sounds affordable.
Are the microfiber mitts actually better to use for washing than a sponge?
Yeah, I would get some, if you are washing your car by hand, I would get some purpose-made washcloths for your car. Microfiber is great. I like the larger ones. I mean, cars are big. You don't want a tiny sponge trying to clean your car. You can also get a power washer and other attachments to hand wash your car at home. That makes it super easy, so you don't even need to wash. So I would look into one of the handheld power washers and scrubbers. Just make sure it is made for your car exterior and it's a safe material. You can go to AutoZone, you can go online. There's a lot of good practical options for that. If you're gonna forego an easy, simple DIY way.
It's so cool to catch you live.
Thank you, yes, we're live.
Thanks for the info.
You're welcome.
Live!
Live! If you're looking to keep your car clean in between washes, or maybe you don't wanna go the car subscription, maybe you don't wanna go the car wash subscription route, one easy thing you can do that doesn't require any water or any effort is just pick up a duster brush. I love these. They just clean the exterior of your car really simply with just a microfiber cloth. That's all this is. It's safe for your exterior. It has a large pad. It takes under 5 minutes to dust off the exterior.
$3.17 per month.
Oh, that's very affordable. Way cheaper than here. I think a standard wash here is like $14, $10. And let me tell you that I will tell you the car wash scam that is out there. You get that $7 wash and it does nothing. It's all streaky. There's soap left on your car. I think they do this on purpose. I'm looking at you out there, big car wash. But then you get like the ultimate wash, the $20 wash, which could be your monthly subscription. I think those are about 20 bucks, 20, 30 bucks. You get the ultimate wash and like, oh, the car's clean, it's neat, it's nice. So be wary of those ranges of car wash quality.
They dispense different.
Different soaps. They scrub less. They scrub less. They do something.
I don't know about that one.
Every time I get the $7 one, it's not great. Every time I get like the higher one, it like is better.
Yeah. So I think you said the last video of this video, inspect the car wash, because that car wash that we went to yesterday was the shortest.
Oh yeah.
I've ever seen.
So that's what's if you are choosing a car wash subscription, just inspect the car wash first. Get a few washes, make sure you like the quality of it. And then you can sign up for the subscription once you know like you get a good quality wash, you like the facility, and it's convenient.
This one was a third the size. That's
Yeah.
a third less scrubbage.
That's a third less scrub. The one I recently went to, not our car washes, even if you have the subscription, you can use multiple locations if it's a chain. Not all of those washes are created equal. So that's why I would say pick the one that you live near, that is on your route, that actually gives you good results. The one I just went to was off my path, but I said, hey, why not? Let's try another location. And it had like one brush. It still washed the car. The car wasn't super dirty, so it still did an okay job. But, you know, different facilities may vary. Yeah.
Ever visited India? You'd love it over here.
I have not.
For real.
I actually have family in India, and I've always wanted to visit there. Step family, but still, I have relatives in India. I've always wanted to visit. Maybe one day. My parents just went there pretty recently. I did not get to go though. Okay, if you're looking for a quick DIY option for in-between car washes that requires zero water, pick up a dusting mop. These are microfiber, soft, designed to clean the exterior of your car in between washes, and most often that's all your car needs. If you have water spots from rain or other weather, that's a little different. You'll want to run that through the car wash. Maybe it's salt from snow in cold seasons, but just for your routine maintenance, pretty much any vehicle just needs to be dusted off. You can do this 5 minutes before you leave and you have to take off. It takes no effort, no time at all, and it's quick to dust. These pads come off, so you can just throw them in the washing machine. Avoid fabric softener anytime you wash something like this. I would just use a tiny, tiny bit of mild detergent and wash it. All you're looking to do is rinse off that dust and dirt and grime, and then once it's dry, then you can go ahead, just replace it back onto the wand and keep it cleaning. I used to have one that was wax coated. That one actually had different, just look out, I don't know if they still make those anymore.
Oh, really, where are they from?
Oh gosh, I do not remember the town, the city that they're from. It's in Punjabi, but I don't know
Like
where
from the
specifically.
state of India.
Yeah, that I don't know. I just know they're in India. I'm not really familiar with the geography of India, sadly. But when I go, I will know. So you just replace that microfiber cloth back on the wand. You can keep this in your trunk or your garage, so you can just quickly clean when you need to. So it's a really easy way for an in-between clean. Now you do want to protect this. I would just use this on the car exterior and windows. Do not use this on something like your brakes, your tires. That's all that brake dust, all that oil is going to make this really gross. This is just for your paint, just for your windows to get dust off. If you have something like a lot of bird poop on your car, then I would go ahead, clean that off first, and then use your duster. All you want this to clean is a dry car with just dust on it. And this is really simple, quick, easy, routine maintenance for your vehicle. Just get it dusted off, get those headlights, get that windshield, the roof. This has, if you have a larger SUV, this style has an extender. So that's a helpful feature to look for. And then it packs up in its own bag. Like so. Here we go. Comes
Bye,
with.
bro. See you again. IGTG. It's like 12 a.m. here. See you next time. Bye.
Okay. You take care. Have a good night. Thank you for joining us. Comes with a little carrying bag. Mileage may vary on the quality of this bag, but the brush itself is really great, really handy, and you can tote it in your car or keep it. I would keep this mounted in your garage right by your car, so that way you can just grab it, dust it off when you need to, instead of having to pull it out, assemble it. The less friction you have to take care of your car, to fix things, it's gonna be easier. One of my other recommendations, keep a trash can by your car so you can get trash out of your car and it just goes right there. This is another one. Keep the brush near your car or mounted on the wall. That way you can just grab it, dust it off, go. This kit actually comes with a smaller brush. Now this is meant for the interior, so you can keep this in your glove box underneath your seat if it fits, if this fits in your glove box or underneath your seat. And this is just for quick dash wipes in between. And same thing, wash it, follow those same wash care instructions. Don't use fabric salt. Whoa, is that a bug? Was it trapped in here or did it just fly by? That was weird.
I can't believe you're real.
I'm real, I'm a human. We're here live, responding to your comment.
That's Ruby.
Hi, Ruby. I am a robot. I am not real. So this is nice because there's a exterior duster and an interior duster that you can use for your dashboard, all that. Keep the inside nice and clean.
Fly's really getting around. Oh.
Oh, okay.
We talk about how car washes are expensive, so people avoid them. Just that.
Okay. Now, drive-through car washes can be expensive, so people usually tend to avoid them.
Some people. Elaborate on that.
Yeah.
Because you're describing me at this point in time. That like paying for a car wash seems like a waste of money.
Oh,
If you
yeah.
have a white car, it does seem like that. I could attest.
It's like in the past, because of the price of a car wash, I'm like, well, I'm just not going to wash it because I'll just
Oh,
put it in
yeah.
the car. So just talk about that for a moment.
A lot of you folks out there might be avoiding car washes because of the price. Paying $15, $17, $20 for a car wash kind of doesn't sound like a good use of money, especially when it's gonna just get dirty the second you drive out of the car wash. And that double goes for white cars. Now, you don't have to keep your car spotless all the time. We can't all be no, we can't all be Kardashian Jenners is what I was gonna say. Now, everyone can't keep their car spotless all the time. We're not all Kardashian Jenners over here, but you can do a lot to keep a regular routine maintenance of your car. Keep the exterior clean. That's gonna be better for the longevity of the vehicle, the exterior paint, and all that. So you do wanna take some care of the exterior. It's not just for aesthetics.
Yeah, just linger on the point of like leaving the car dirty, because I want to get to that later, but I want to build up the problem of people just have dirty vehicles because they don't want to spend the money to get it clean.
People don't want to clean their cars because they don't want to spend the money and they don't want to take the time. Even just spending a few minutes in a drive-through car wash doesn't seem like a good use of their time and money and energy. So there's a lot of friction when it comes to washing your car, and I get it. We're all kind of busy. We all have crazy routines,
Is there
crazy
something
lives.
you can do to wash your headlights so they don't turn yellow, or is it inevitable?
Yellowing of the headlights is kind of inevitable. It's just a product of the plastic material and the environment. I have done a trick where you can use baking soda toothpaste. It's got to be baking soda toothpaste because that's the little bit of abrasive you need. So just take a microfiber cloth, a little bit of that toothpaste, and rub it on the exterior of your headlights. That should help defog them. Now the yellowing is a different product. You're gonna wanna find like a hydrogen peroxide based solution. Usually you wipe it on there, you let it cure in the sun for a little bit. So you'll wanna do this during the day outside because it usually needs sunlight. And then that should help with the yellowing. I don't think that's as common with modern vehicles, at least I haven't seen it too much. But there are some products out there to help you with yellowing headlights. But for the defogging, a routine, easy DIY solution instead of picking up a defogging solution, which is just probably just baking soda and some other ingredients, you can just use toothpaste. Use a white toothpaste with baking soda. Don't use color gel, all that. You just want a baking soda, white toothpaste, and then just rub it all over your vehicle. I would recommend, Or sorry. Rub it all over your headlights and like buff it out. You want to do like small circles to buff it out, and then you let that sit for a little bit, and then you can wipe it off with a clean rag, and then I would take a damp rag and then just do a final clean. I recommend go to that travel section at your like major grocery stores or major stores, and usually they can get a little tube of toothpaste if you don't have the right kind of regular toothpaste at home. They usually have that baking soda toothpaste in a travel size, and you can just use it as your car toothpaste, so you're not getting your regular toothpaste gunky outside by your car. So that's my little additional hack you can do with that. Just get a travel size just for your car.
They sell kits that do a better job, but they're more expensive.
Okay. They do have kits. They do have defogging kits that do a better job at getting those headlights restored, but those are going to be a little bit more expensive.
Very time consuming.
Oh, and it can be a time-consuming process too to defog those headlights. So I just like the quick version with the toothpaste, but if you have a really serious case that toothpaste is not handling, I would go ahead and pick up one of those kits and just block off some time on a weekend or after work for you to do that project.
Okay, so because I want to paint the picture of why people avoid the car wash, so let's go back to people avoid the car wash because they feel like it's an expense and not worth it. The car sits dirty, it's just going to get dirty again. So just keep painting that picture.
Okay. Yeah. Car washes can seem kind of pointless. That car is just going to get dirty again the second you leave the car wash. Maybe you live in a place with bad weather, so it's always rainy, it's always wet, it's always dusty, it's always something going on in the environment to keep your car clean. So there's a lot of friction when it comes to keeping your car clean, going through those car washes, doing the work, and even those drive-through car washes are not 100% hands-off. You have to drive through there, and I usually like to get out of the car, dry off any wet spots, make sure it got everything, clean my interior seals, clean inside, and that takes, you know, anywhere from 30 minutes up to an hour if you have a big, huge SUV. If you have a big car, get your family involved and have everybody take a project or take their section and clean it. That's a good thing to do. If you're headed out for the weekend or headed home on the weekend and you want to do a car wash, go ahead and have everybody participate in their own section, and then it'll make it a lot quicker, a lot easier. That's just my one little caveat. But cleaning your car can be a pain if you don't prioritize it, if you're not someone who sees the value in getting routine, regular car washes.
Another reason people avoid the car wash is they feel like it's going to damage the paint, the brushes, and then conversely, I've heard that the touchless ones use stronger chemicals that can also strip the coating. So there's this fear of the car wash where the brushes are going to damage the paint, the coating's going to be stripped, so I'm not going to go.
And a lot of people have a fear of a car wash, that the brushes are going to damage your paint, that even touchless ones use chemicals that are going to strip the coatings off of your car. Now, granted, if you have a higher-end vehicle, if you have a specific finish on your car, you probably already know how to properly wash your car. But for modern, everyday vehicles, for most people out there in a regular car, a drive-through car wash is not going to be that damaging to your vehicle. They want to protect their reputation in their business, so a lot of the modern brushes and finishes and power levels of the wash aren't going to be as harmful as you think.
And then talk about how dirt, bird poop, and the stuff that accumulates on the coat can damage it over time, so you do want to keep it clean.
Yeah. A reason why you want to keep your car clean is dirt, especially pollen, bird poop that's on your car. These are things that have a chemical makeup that can actually eat and ruin your paint. Pollen is actually very spiky, so if it's rubbing around your car, that can scratch your paint, that can dull your finish. And then other things that get on your car, like hard water, those minerals and stuff, can actually cause more issues on your windows, on your paint, than just getting it washed off. So car washes are actually necessity when it comes to protecting the finish of your vehicle. Now, do you want to get a car wash every day, every week? Not necessarily, but every couple weeks, when you notice it's dirty, those are the times you want to get a car wash. So that's where a car wash subscription can come in handy, is to just provide you that peace of mind. If one, it's in your budget, two, you're getting value for it. It can be helpful because you can be like, oh, car's dirty, let me run it through. Or, oh, I want to go out on date night or pick up some friends from the airport. Let me quickly get a car wash so my car looks nice. Those are the occasions where I would say get a car wash. Or maybe you can build a routine every other Friday. On your way home, you pick up coffee, you pick up a soda, and you run through the car wash. It's just build it into your routine, and then that makes it a lot easier. And then the subscription mostly helps when you just don't want to worry about the money, don't want to worry about the financials. But whether you have a car wash subscription or not, or whether you have a routine to wash your car or not, I would recommend you do get into a routine of regularly cleaning your car. And dusting it off is an easy way to keep that paint job preserved, keep your car...
I have very hard water, and I have thought about cleaning my truck with it, but I wasn't sure.
Actually, that's a big thing to car washing at home. Now, granted, car washes aren't like filtering all the water they're using, but they usually have a spot-free rinse, which is good water rinsing everything off. At home, you have a lot of hard water, and especially if you're washing on a hot day, that's gonna evaporate super quickly, and that hard water is gonna accumulate on your car, so then you'll have to dry it very quickly and then treat it with waxes and other things to make sure that you're protecting that coating. But simply dusting off your vehicle in between washes will actually help you get less washes. You'll need less car washes if you're routinely dusting off your car. I would only get the car wash if it's super muddy, super dirty, a lot of bird poop on it, that kind of thing.
Say a car wash subscription can be good motivation to keep your car clean instead of waiting 6 months to go to the car wash.
A car wash subscription can be good motivation to keep your car clean and instead of just letting it go for 6 to 8 months. You want to get the value out of that car wash. Conversely, because that's something normal people say, the other thing I would do too, like with any other subscription, whether it be your Netflix or anything else you're paying monthly for, if you notice you're not going to that car wash every month, if you're not going at least once or twice a month, if you go 2 or 3 months and you haven't used it, it's time to cancel that subscription. So keep an eye on it and just be aware, even though you buy a subscription, you want to make sure you get the value of it. And if you notice that you're not using it for a couple months, I would just go ahead and cancel it. And you can find some other routine that works for keeping your car clean, because you're obviously not taking advantage of it. So you can sign up for one, but just be sure to unsubscribe and cancel that if you need to. Don't just keep paying for it just to line somebody else's pocket.
Because this car wash topic is a little controversial depending on who you ask, man, the car, blah, blah. But just generally, cleaner things tend to last longer.
Yes. And generally, like our homes, like our clothes, cleaner things tend to last longer. And I've always said that keeping your car clean is a sign of responsibility and respect for your property. The people who keep things clean and nice tend to do all the other things to keep their vehicle clean and nice. If you're doing the effort to hand wash your car, to dry it, to vacuum it out, that's gonna make the car last longer, and you're probably more attuned to getting regular oil changes, changing those tires, checking the pressure. So it's just one factor of complete car care and complete respect for your personal property. Yay!
Great job.
Ask
the chat if they have any.
Do you have any questions or recommendations, chat? Anything out there?
Car wash
Build
tips?
that and then do the telescoping. So hold it up. And you can still talk as you're doing it. I just want to do it.
Yeah, I left the Tesla half cleaned, which usually is what we do. I half do stuff sometimes because we're filming.
Open it up a little bit more.
Toot toot. It's got telescoping powers. If you have an SUV, you can get bigger ones. So just make sure the one that you're getting works for your vehicle. That's why this telescoping is helpful. So you can get that roof.
My truck has roaches, and I didn't use those bombs because I was worried about the fabric.
Oh, wow.
Roach in your truck.
A roach in your truck?
Can you do it from the other side?
That sounds like.
Go to that side of the car? Okay.
Sounds like they're feasting on something like a
Oh.
garbage issue.
Keep your car clean. You won't get ants, roaches. Keep your car moving. If you're a person, I got distracted by this. Keep your car moving. If you're a person who doesn't drive routinely, like say like you use your car like once a week or something, I would like just move it more frequently. I've heard of people who get like rats that nest in their car or like squirrels that hide in their car. This can be a common thing, and then they chew on the wires and they make a whole lot of mess. And it's just because people are leaving their car for a couple weeks. This happens in big cities where you have a car, but you can take public transportation. Your car is just for the weekend or whatever. I would move that car frequently, just so critters know to. It's not a house, it's not a permanent fixture. Oh, hi. Just dusting the vehicle. This is actually pretty clean.
It's a car wash.
Oh.
Tango.
I have the worst car wash karma. Okay, so here in the Southwest, we don't frequently get rain, nor do we get rain like back to back. So we've had like a dry spell, like a couple weeks of no rain. I get a car wash, it rained the next day. So I always feel like it's like the rain stick thing. You get a car wash and then the heavens open up and all of a sudden it rains out of nowhere for no reason. Okay, nice and dusted off. And sometimes that's all you need, just a quick dusting. We've got the interior duster that we haven't really done much with, but we'll do something with that later. Oh, and then I would recommend just shake this out. Do one of these before you put it back in the bag, and then once you notice it's getting like really dusty and dirty or like the colors change a little bit, that's when you should probably wash it. Give it one of those good pat-pats. Give it a good pow-pow. Interior brush, and packed up, good to go.
No subscription required.
No subscription required.
Nice, very nice.
Oh, I didn't mention the vacuum. Okay, quickly. I'm just gonna throw this in there because we got distracted with everything else. All right. To take better care of that car and keep the interior clean, just get a, if you want to take better care of that interior, better care. If you want to take better care of the interior of that car, I recommend using your cordless vacuum. Most people nowadays have a good cordless vacuum. If you don't, you can go ahead and pick one up. These aren't just super versatile for inside. You can easily clean all around your car with one of these cordless guys because you don't need to plug it in. Just go out to the garage or out to the driveway. Just vacuum those mats. Vacuum those seats really quick. You don't even need to do a deep, detailed job. Just want to get all that surface level dirt and stuff. So this is an easy way, once you do that dusting of your car, just grab your vacuum, quickly get those floor mats and all around, and you're good to go. Yeah. Oh, you want to see more of this? I was shaking it around a lot.
Also, what sound does a vacuum make?
What, ready?
I wanted you to do the sound.
Oh, I was trying
so
to
that-
mimic
so that
this
they can
sound.
Make an edit where you're vacuuming, but
I
it's
see.
your voice.
Okay, I like this joke.
Johnson sent me a video.
Oh, I've seen one of those where the person was making the sound effects. Okay, ready? That's like a siren.
It's an air raid.
Yeah, what is it?
This one is really high pitched.
What if there's a lot of dirt in pedals?
See, that's really high pitched. Yeah, like that. That one actually made me choke.
All right, what's next? What do we do next?
Oh gosh. Oh, one of my favorite subjects. Actually, we'll save that for last.
What's next?
I
Stay
really,
tuned.
I really hope an editor makes that the intro to the video. Like,
We are back in the garage talking about some of my favorite car accessories. I like simple upgrades. You know, cars come pretty standard. You know, they've got their cup holder, their glove box. There's not a lot of convenience features, a lot of bells and whistles. So that's where some car customization comes from, where you can add all your accessories, doodads to make the car more your own and more comfortable. I think one of those is a dedicated spot for your phone. Yeah. This is your co-pilot while driving. Now, if you have a newer modern vehicle that pairs with the screen, that's most cars on the road today, that's one thing. You do want to take the technology out of your hand and onto that display.
open it more towards the light.
Oh. You do want to take all that technology out of your hand and onto the display and the mechanics of the vehicle, but I find it inconvenient sometimes to put that phone, you know, in that cubby slot. Definitely don't put it in your cup holder. Most of the times, I mean, if you have the larger phone like me, it won't even fit in the cup holder. That's not where it goes. That's for your cups. Reserve that for your cups, for your emotional support water bottle. But even when they have those charging pads, Every friend that I have that has a vehicle with one of those charging pads, that's where their keys go, their wallet goes, everything else, and nobody can even put a phone there. And what I found, I'm looking at you car designers out there, but I've put my phone on those charging pads before, and it stops charging because it overheats instantly. There's not AC circulation there. It's very low power charge anyways. So I'm finding that those slots where you can charge your phone aren't really as helpful as they're intended to be. So a lot of those cubbies and slots are hard to get your phone in and out of. So say you stop by a drive-through, you're trying to pay for Starbucks or something, it's hard and awkward to get to your phone. So I like to keep my phone somewhere where I won't touch it. You're not, don't touch your phone while driving, but having it within eyesight is, I feel like, a better method to driving it. So that's, it's in your eye line and you're not distracted and tempted to pick it up. It's kind of locked in somewhere. You know where it is. It's securely connected somewhere. So you don't even have to worry about touching it at all or picking it up at all, unless you're stopped somewhere safely and you can access your phone. So most vehicles don't have a car mount. While they may have a dedicated spot for it, it could be the most inconvenient place in your dash. So I recommend just picking up a simple car mount. There's so many out there on the market. You can find a lot of variety. I recommend picking up one made out of quality materials. Some of the plastics can get ruined and warped pretty easily in hot weather especially, but even in other inclement weather. It's just not the best quality to be baking in your front windshield all the time. So make sure you're picking up a quality one. Always check those reviews, yada, yada. But what I would say, first off, try to get something custom for your vehicle. Do a little research, try to find a phone mount that is purpose-built for your vehicle. Modern vehicles have very secure, especially if they're gonna use something like a sticky permanent back. Make sure that it fits somewhere where you like the phone, somewhere it's gonna be out of the way, but still visible. To be helpful. And it's not always necessary to have something like MagSafe or even wireless charging. Those are helpful features, but just make sure you're gonna take advantage of it, or that your phone is even compatible with it, with the wireless charging, with MagSafe, with all that technology. So I feel like for the most part, most people are gonna get the most value out of the clamp style, unless you specifically like and intend to use a specific version for your model of phone. Clamp style is gonna be super versatile. I like this because in my family, we tend to swap vehicles here and there for various reasons. And it's just a helpful place for other family members to put their phone. If it doesn't match up with the technology and the features you have, at least this is pretty universal for everyone who's driving, especially if you share a car amongst your family. Just have a universal option for you. So always go, Oh, it's secure. And I like this because it's a little more extra security. Those MagSafe connectors can be super durable, super secure, but this, even on a bumpy road, is not gonna go anywhere.
Turn down your brightness and then take it out and then put it back in.
Plus this clamp style is really easy to lock it into place, and then you hit the button and it expands so you can quickly remove it. And it also keeps that port available for charging if you need to plug it in. And there's a lot of models that have the wireless charging if you want to go ahead and plug that in additionally. So if that's a feature you want, go ahead and look for one with that too. These...
Buzz Lightyear.
Can you do
Oh,
one more time?
huh?
The last time you did it, fell forward.
Oh, yes, yeah. Okay, let me just go through the sequence then with it. It's open, gonna put it in, clamp it, and then I'm gonna release it. Take it out.
Do it one more time just to see.
Okay. In, clamp, quick release button, take it out. And then these are designed to fit skinny phones, thick phones, all the different sizes. It's kind of got a custom fit, quick release. Now mounting. I've seen a lot of people use those window suction cup mounts. totally fine if that works for your vehicle and your setup, but here's my recommendation. A lot of times you wanna move these. I wouldn't go for anything permanently installed to your windshield, but a lot of these have suction cups that are just plain suction cups to your window. When it gets hot or something happens, especially when that windshield gets hot, these things can get damaged over time. I would choose a dash secured option if you can. If it works for you, I would recommend a dash secured option. Now this one is pretty cool. It's kind of both. It's adhesive and suction. So the backing is very sticky, so it can stick to even a textured surface on your dash. And then the suction function is just extra protection. So the stickiness adheres to just about any dash, and the suction is just for extra protection. And then once you mount it, I'd go ahead and give it a good wiggle just to make sure it's securely in space, or securely in, I would just give it a good wiggle to make sure it's secure. Now the cool thing about these types is that sticky back is reusable. So if you do want to reposition it, go ahead and release the suction, and then you'll just rinse and wash this off. Usually they'll come with instructions that you just need to wash it off, and then it'll be sticky again for you to remount it, reposition it, move it to another vehicle if you want. Say you're renting a car and you want to bring it with you on another road trip. You will have to clean the surface of your dash first, so I'd recommend just giving it a good microfiber wipe, and then you can use like a little alcohol pad that just gets any grease, grime, any of that off, and then just dry it again to your mounting point, and then you can put this on, stick it down, and then suction it tight. This version is pretty cool because it's very universal. So this can mount to windows, so if you choose to do a window mount, it's able to do that. It does dash mount as well with the sticky pad and suction, and it also comes with a vent clip. So if you're a person who likes the air vent clip, and I don't always recommend clipping it to your air vent. This can actually weaken those air vents over time because of the weight of your phone. So if you have a super heavy phone, you'd imagine clipped to that vent. Over time, it could weaken and drop. If you have vertical vents, these are a little bit more safer and secure for that because you're not putting the weight on the horizontal vents, you're putting the weight on the vertical. I would avoid these because one, it's gonna block your vent. It's actually kind of good because it'll keep your phone cold, keep it out of the heat, but these can just have some additional wear over time. But it's nice that it comes with the option to use either or. So maybe your vent clip is for travel, you just take this off. And now you have an option for, you know, a rental car or a friend's car. Ruin their air vents, right? But you have a backup mounting option instead. So I like that this is pretty universal. You can do all of the different types of mounting with one. And I like that option a lot better instead of choosing like just a window suction cup mount. And it has a lot of articulation too. That's what you want. Make sure it will position where you want and need it. But for a universal mount, something like this that gives you a lot of versatility and variety is gonna get you a lot more value if you can't get a specific purpose-built car mount for your style of vehicle. That's always gonna be my recommendation. Get a car mount that works specifically for your vehicle, but these universal ones are intended for most people, especially older vehicles that have, you know, difficult connection points. You can get permanently installed ones. The vehicle, I'm driving around a vehicle that has one permanently installed near where the stereo is. Or you can, if you have a modern vehicle like a Tesla, there's specialty mounts for those screens. And it's just a good way to keep your co-pilot nearby, still in sight, but out of hand.
And what inspired you for this topic? Was it Uber drivers?
Huh? Yeah. Car mounts like this are not just for Uber drivers. It's for everyday people. And my friction, you know, there's always a solution if you're feeling a problem somewhere, is the dash of the car I'm driving doesn't have anywhere good for your phone. So I'd usually keep it in the seat beside me, but then what would happen? I get a notification and I feel the need to like peek over, and that's dangerous. You wanna keep your eyes on the road. So keeping that phone somewhere visible and nearby, I feel like is a safer way to drive where I can be hands off, hands free, the phone is in a safe, secure location, but at least it's visible and it's somewhere where I know it's not gonna fall in between the seats or get lost or drop or fall or be tempting to grab, tempting to touch. Even if you do put it in even if you do put your phone in a dash cubby, I feel like you're more prone to want to pick it up when you're stopped at a red light or whatever, just because it's easy to grab. Or maybe you did get notifications and you do want to check them and you don't have them up on your display. When it's right there in your line of sight, you can just quickly peek over, and it is way safer to keep your phone somewhere secure and in eyesight than away. But always be safe, never touch your phone while driving, and if you can, connect it to your car's additional features so you can be hands-free. Oh, that's it. Oh, one more quick thing I mentioned. If I am driving, I do talk to Siri a lot to reply to text messages or to add reminders. And when your phone is tucked away somewhere, it could be hard to hear you. So keeping that phone nearby within range of your voice can also be helpful as well. If you're using a lot of voice assistant, voice commands, keep it nearby, use your voice, don't use your hands. Use your voice, not your hands. It's called Hands Free, the musical. I talked about articulation, right? Okay. What else can you say about a car phone holder? This thing has got a lot of capacity. I like the straps too. Oh, I wonder why. Oh, this is cool. I think I found a hidden feature. Like if you are using this for like a picnic, you could put like a blanket or something through here, and these are kind of like straps to like hold extra material in there. That's actually pretty clever. Huh? Are they backpack straps? I don't think it's big enough, not quite big enough for a backpack. But I think it's so you can slide, you know, like a few items through. Camp chair, I don't know. Why camp chair was the first thing I thought of. Tripod. I was thinking like a beach blanket, a towel, things like that. Slip it through, a jacket even. All right. I love car organization. I like to keep my car nice and tidy. And just like in our homes, in our cars, everything should have a place. Just like in our homes, our cars should be the same. Everything should have a place. And a lot of that comes down to proper car organization. Now, this happens to everybody out there. You're out. The problem is you're out getting groceries, you're out shopping, and all your stuff is just sliding around the back. You get home and all your eggs are everywhere. You got cabbage in the corner. You got cans and bottles all over. So having a system in your trunk that helps keep things in place so they don't slide around. And one thing that a lot of people are doing now, a lot of businesses, if you do grocery pickup, I do this at Target, they don't have bags at all. You can choose an option to not get a bag. So something's in a bag, then it goes in your car for it to come out of your car and out of the bag. It's a whole lot of extra waste. So environment and all that aside, it's kind of annoying to have all these loose bags and all these loose items. So what I do is just make sure before I head to the grocery store, before I head shopping, that I have items that will fit what I'm out to buy, that I'm out to go shopping for. And one easy thing you can do is just use a storage bin or a tote that you have at home. Just put that in your back seat, put that in your trunk, and then when you go shopping, you have a container to move everything in. I find it, you know the classic example, the problem that people have, they do the line the bags up on their arms and you're determined to get all your groceries in one haul. This can easily be done with like one crate. So if you have an old storage tote or something, an empty one laying in your garage, just go ahead and throw that in the back of the trunk. Or maybe you have an extra cooler in your garage. Just go ahead and put that in your trunk, and that's your purpose-built like kind of like travel setup. You have got a cooler in there to keep temperatures regulated for especially grocery items, and then you have a tote for all those loose items. You have a tote for all those loose items to keep them secure and organized and not rolling around. Now you don't want something huge and bulky, that's even more difficult. So I like the option to kind of build, level on, add on if you need extra space, or it collapses down if you need less space. So one thing I picked up that I love is a huge tote. This is an insulated tote, so it's meant to keep things extra cold. It's got a lot of capacity. This is perfect. This is perfect for groceries. So when you go to the grocery store, if you're shopping manually, put this in your cart. Put all those cold items in here the second they get off the belt, out of the register. But what I do most of the time is grocery pickup. So I'll leave this in the trunk or where I want them to put the groceries. And my little tip, my little trick that I do is instead of leaving it zipped closed, leave it zipped open. It's just one less thing for them to have to do to put it in there. Maybe you have a flip top one. Those are easier for people, for the grocery store attendants to access. But one quick easy thing you could do is just tell them, hey, you know, when they ask you, do you have coupons? He's like, no, I have a cooler. Can you put my cold items in there? Especially if you have frozen items in, you know, the warmer months. You want to keep those cold and together. I just did a Trader Joe's run and I bought a bunch of their freezer stuff because I love their freezer items and, you know, of course, some refrigerated items. So, you know, like yogurt, milk, eggs, produce, all went in here to stay nice and cold. And even on a short drive from the store home, you don't want that stuff melting. You want to kind of keep it as cold as possible. Another trick, put some another trick you can do, put some cooler packs in here.
Insulated tote.
Yeah, insulated tote.
That's genius.
Insulated tote for your groceries. Have an option for all your cold groceries. Either load them up yourself on the belt or do this when you do grocery pickup, just politely ask them to add your cold groceries. Usually those are separated out anyways. That's what makes this easy. When you do grocery pickup, they'll have all those cold items already separated out into their own bags. So they just have to put them directly in here, and then they're usually pretty cautious putting eggs right on top. Ice packs, I called them cooler packs. They're ice packs, thank you. It's not essential, but you can pre-chill your cooler bag by just putting some ice packs in there. This will help cool it down while you're headed to the grocery store, and then the interior is going to be cooled off, not hot from your trunk. The cooler is going to be cooled off and not hot from your trunk, and then the groceries can go right in there, and then you take everything out from the freezer, and guess what? Put this right back in the freezer with the rest of your freezer items, so everything's all together in one spot. So if you are picking up groceries, I would definitely recommend get a large tote or cooler that fits in the back of your car. I kind of like a soft-sided one instead of a big kind of boxy cooler, because it's going to take up less space. You can roll this up, you can pack this up, and this is super versatile. Bring this for picnics. You can bring this to, you know, if you got some sporting events you're going to. This can actually be your cooler for a beach day. So it doesn't just need to be your dedicated car grocery cooler. It can help you on road trips and all that too. So super versatile. If you're picking up anything for organization around the home, I always say make it super versatile. You probably already have a cooler bag lying around home. So now just put that in your trunk and use it more often when you go grocery shopping for those cold items. This thing's pulling double duty too. Because say you run out to grab hot food, you're gonna get food to go. It's insulated, so don't put the cooler packs in there, obviously, but since it's insulated, you can put your hot food in here just like a DoorDasher to keep your food warm on the travel home. So it works for both things, and if you're not getting a super large pizza, it works, because then you could put the box in. If you're not getting a super large pizza, this can work too, because you could put the box in and it'll help keep your pizza warm, like that. Flat. Don't use the straps to do this. Look, pizza bag. Oh, not quite, but almost. I would also add some collapsible totes like this. I like a big collapsible crate, but I also like these because they're smaller. And maybe you're doing a light grocery run. These are smaller, so for a light grocery run, you can just use one, but you can get these in like a set of 4. So you can just use as many as you need, or the attendant can easily put as many groceries as they need to in these, and they're rigid and they're really easy to carry and take your groceries back inside. I even ask the attendant to just put the items loose in here if they can, or if it's helpful. Then when I take it inside, I can just unpack this. This collapses back down. Where are you? These can collapse back down and right back in your trunk. If you are using any kind of tote for grocery transportation, so say you unload your car, you're unpacking your groceries inside and these are empty, put these immediately back in your car so you don't forget them for the next round. If your grocery organization stuff is already in the back of your trunk, you're far more likely to use it on the grocery hauls and not forget them. That's what happens. You get to that grocery pickup slot and then you're like, my bags, I forgot my bags. These are also great for in your cart. Now, yes, there's optics and people may not want to carry these into the grocery store, but trust me, it'll catch on and you'll look like the smart one where you put all your items in here, then you get them on the belt, you can do self-checkout or regular checkout, boop, 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 right back into here. And then this goes right into your car from the cart. You didn't even need to get bags. California, I'm looking at you. You gotta pay for bags. Just bring this in there. Leave these open in your cart, unload, scan, pay, back in here, back into your car, back into your house, back into your trunk empty. Makes it so much easier to transport groceries. And I like that these are rigid. You can get soft-sided ones, but I feel like for moving groceries, something rigid is a lot better, and it'll actually help keep those items in place and not rolling around everywhere. So you can load this up, carry it, super durable. Easiest way to go grocery shopping, easiest way to do grocery pickup is to just put the groceries in something that's easy to move in and out of your vehicle.
Never worry about a ripped grocery bag again.
Oh yeah, yeah! Never worry about a ripped grocery bag again. Never worry about a ripped grocery bag again.
Then fold it up. Like bring it up as you say.
Oh, yeah. Never worry about a ripped grocery bag again. Any other questions?
Ask the chat.
Hey, chat, what do you use to do groceries? Are you a 10 bags on your arm kind of person?
100%.
Yeah, 100%. No, I love these grocery totes. This is the easiest way to go grocery shopping.
Show me the size.
And you can get larger ones. I've seen ones that are probably like 2 of these wide. So if that works for you, go ahead and pick up some larger ones. But these are nice because these can collapse down and just stay in your trunk. They don't take up any space. And think about the versatility of these. You don't just have to use them in your car. Use them for camping. Use them for other outdoor activities. Use them for whatever you can get more use out of them for. Yeah. But yeah, I like a
Big
rigid.
reusable bags.
And I like a,
I'm gonna use your idea though.
yeah, thank you. Yeah, reusable bags, so helpful. And I say, don't be tempted. Now, if you're a big Trader Joe's fan or a big Target
Love
fan,
your channel, bro. I go back to your wrapping paper video every Christmas because I forget
Oh.
how to do it every year. His channel is always so helpful.
that's awesome. Yes, thank you for rewatching the videos. Here's what's also funny. I'll forget how to do things, so I'll have to look up our videos to do them too. So it's not meant for you to memorize everything and know how to do it forever, for all time. It's meant as a resource for you to go back to, relearn things. I do the same thing. I'm like, how did I do that again? Or what was that recipe? Or how did that work? And you just have to refresh your memory. So I'm glad it's a resource out there for you to go back to again and again. Thanks for joining us for so long. Yeah, wrapping paper was a long time ago. You're an OG. We should have like pens or buttons. First time caller, long time listener. Anybody remember that? It's like a classic radio thing, chat show thing. First time caller, long time listener. What else can I say? Yeah, oh, here, the quick point I was gonna make. You could be tempted to get those reusable bags from, say, like Trader Joe's or from Target. So those can be great fun totes to have, to maybe, you know, carry around, show your affinity for your favorite brands, your favorite store. But I don't think they're the most functional grocery bags. First off, when you're grocery shopping, say you have your one Trader Joe's bag, you're probably going to like need 2 or 3 or 4 of those. And they're loose and floppy. Having something rigid is a lot easier to move things in. You get a lot more functionality of it than just like a soft bag, especially when you're setting it down. You know, those loose tote bags, you set it down, it's just gonna fall over, those items are gonna fall out. This is like a box, it's like a crate. It's not gonna tip over, it's not gonna fall over when you're driving because it's rigid. It has, you know, sturdy sides. So I'd recommend maybe avoiding those in-store grocery reusable bags unless you have, you know, a desire for it for the aesthetic. Just pick some universal bags, because this has also happened to me. I go to Trader Joe's and I only have my Sprouts bags, and I'm like, I don't want to bring my Sprouts bags into Trader Joe's. So if you have generic reusable totes and bags, you're probably a lot more likely to feel a little less insecure about putting these in your cart and using them, just because they are plain and generic. But that's just an extra caveat from me.
My car was towed because of groceries.
What? How was your car towed because of groceries? This sounds like a story. I'm trying to figure out how this happens.
Back in college, I was sick of carrying groceries from the parking garage, so I parked in the 1-hour parking for easy drop-off.
Well, there you go. Gotta follow the
Needless to
rules.
say, it was a disaster.
Got to follow the rules. You had all your groceries and nowhere to put them. Car got towed. Oh, that's a nightmare. And that's scary too, if you like go where your car was parked and you can't find it. I'd be like, what happened? And it probably takes a little effort to figure out like, oh, it got towed, it was my fault. I've got to like find the number to the tow company, get an Uber out there. Oh, that sounds like a nightmare. Well, you know, we live and we learn, right? It's just another fun story after you go through the stress and drama of it. Well, everyone, that's all of our topics for today. That's all of our favorite car accessory, car products. And I always say, like, choose something for your vehicle that works for you and your lifestyle. That's the biggest thing. You're gonna get the most value and functionality out of it if it fits your specific needs. So don't always just go with like the generic option, the universal option. It may not actually serve your purpose, especially in your vehicle. So choose one that works for you. You know, SUV trunks, you might want a different style, a different size of these. Maybe you do more Costco runs. So this small capacity isn't going to be great for bulk items. So you might want a larger bin or something bigger, or in a different shape to accommodate the types of groceries, the type of shopping you do. So just think about those things and make things easy, make them functional, make them useful, and make them multi-purpose. So you don't just serve one function, you can get a lot of use out of them for different things around your house, for different activities you do out and about. Versatility, value really comes from versatility, I feel like. Yeah, what do we think?
Oh no, is the live stream ending?
Oh, we're about to wrap up, but if you have questions, we're still here. I ain't got nowhere to go.
Speak now.
I still have to clean the rest of this car back here, dust off the rest. The back got neglected.
All right, pick your favorite product for today.
Oh, my favorite product from today. It'll be kind of funny, but it is the car duster. I also love the tote. I can't really pick a favorite item. This is just so handy, but it's kind of like one of those mindless things. The next stream won't be for another couple weeks. We will be doing videos, we will be doing topics, so please check out Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, all the places, usatoday.com. But for now, the live streams are in a bit paused because of summer travel. So but we will be back live very soon. And you can catch us again in the future live, but every day on Problem Solved, we'll have a new video up. Most days. Every day something gets posted new.
Even when the topic doesn't pertain to me exactly, I always enjoy watching every video and what y'all put out.
Thank you. Hey, here's what I say. The topic may not pertain to you now, but it will someday. So having that back pocket knowledge is always good. There's always, relevant for someone. And if it's not relevant for you, I guarantee you, because this is the way the algorithm works, this is the way the world works. If it's not relevant to you, you'll be sitting down with lunch with a friend and they'll be like, oh, this happened to me. And you're like, oh, I saw a video about that. I know how to help you with that. So may not be for you right now, so thank you for watching, and hopefully in the future the information is helpful to you or someone else. But my favorite product is this duster. It just makes taking care of your car that much easier, because you don't have to worry about going to a car wash. You don't have to worry about having a dusty car, because really in between washes, all you really need is a little wipe, dust, and easy peasy. And it packs right back up in this case. Anybody else want to clean their car? Oh, I need to do the interior. I need to do some interior dusting.
Where can I find these products?
Everything we have linked on Amazon. So you can go to our Amazon live stream. All these products are there.
When we'll see the puppet version of you again?
Ha ha! David, he's behind the camera right now, but he loves to bring out the puppet. We try to pop up the puppet every once in a while, but he's on hiatus till the holidays. I'm noodling some ideas with the puppet for Christmas and Halloween, which are two big occasions for us. We love the holidays, the later in the year holidays. So the puppet will pop up for that. Well, we should have done something with the puppet for 4th of July. He's kind of like a holiday fixture, not an everyday fixture. Oh, got a little special guest. Crawled out of his environment.
His environment.
Here's his little hidey hole. Oh, hello there. He's saying hi. It's like looking in the mirror.
But
Am I a man or a Muppet? Am I a man or a Muppet? I'm gonna have to learn that song.
I'm talking over here.
Yeah, what's he saying? Oh, can you make the noise of a vacuum? What does a vacuum sound like?
Oh, you have to make the noise.
Oh.
Rare sighting.
Rare sighting. You ask and you shall receive most of the time here on Problem Solved. He found us even in the garage. I was hiding from him. He found us in the garage. I'm gonna take the duster to the interior. The car think I'm breaking in again. Oh, this is so easy. This is better than a rag too. A lot of people use a rag to dust off their interior, but this kind of gets in the crevices, the nooks and crannies, and the handle, since it's rigid, you know, a rag just kind of is floppy. This is a little bit more rigid, so I'd like to clean with this a little bit more. Get that dust out of the interior. Guess I'm trying to clean far away from the cameras, so I'll clean closer to the cameras. Nice. Easy as that. Literally a minute to clean the front dash. Less than a minute, 30 seconds. You can have your dash wiped off and clean. And this can just be stashed underneath the seat or somewhere. Easy, easy. Alrighty, let's get all this stuff packed back up. We've got to put the pump and jump back in the car. Carpet mats, oh my goodness. I just cannot believe they manufacture. What a waste of manufacturing. And I'm serious about that. Oh, I guess that's a good thing. Yeah, these tend to slide around. They have a little bit of Velcro to keep them stuck down. But those fitted mats, they will not slide around because they're purpose-built and fitted, so that's the other good thing. These slide everywhere. What a disaster. Okay, load up the trunk with my portable totes. Portable totables. Potent potables. Anybody remember that? Potent potables? Jeopardy!
Was that the SNL?
SNL version though, with Sean Connery. That's what your mother said. That's what he would always say. That's just the line he would say all the time. That's what your mother said.
Trebek?
Trebek? Yeah, that's what it was. That's what your mother said, Trebek. I feel like that's what she said before that's what she said.
Say goodbye.
All right. Stream, chat, live. We'll catch you next time.